Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 113 of my 2023 TTM returns. We are ending this week with 4 TTM successes. I think it's 3 days in a row of having 4 come back, so really nice consistency there. We're going to start off with a couple of college football returns. First one is a 2 of 2 success coming back in 10 days from NAIA coach Mike Feminis, who signed on the back. He has been the coach for St. Xavier University since the 1999 season, and he won the NAIA National Championship in 2011 with the team. He currently sits with over 200 wins and a 721 winning percentage. So depending on how much longer he decides to coach, he should have a pretty decent shot. Maybe not first ballot, but decent shot at making the College Football Hall of Fame with that resume. Then we got another NFL draft prospect. This is a 2 of 2 success coming back in 11 days from Kansas offensive tackle Logan Brown. So he was a transfer from Wisconsin, so he signed that, inscribed it with "On Wisconsin," and then inscribed this photo with rock chalk, signing both of those. He is, according to Draft Tech, the 289th best overall prospect, which does kind of put him in the late 7th round range potentially with some improvement. But had a pretty decent career with Wisconsin, and then of course transferring to Kansas. They'll be interested to see how he does in a different system. I know Kansas has been really building up their program the last several seasons, so hopefully their season goes well and helps boost his stock. Then we have a NASA return, first one in a while. I know I did have that one from an active astronaut, but still the jury is out on whether that one is authentic or not. But this is a 1 of 1 success that came back in 700 days. Got back my 8x10 signed by Lawrence DeLucas. So signed there at the bottom in a kind of a white tip Sharpie or marker. I'm not really sure exactly what he used, but it looks really nice. He was on STS 50 as a payload specialist, and this was sent to some corporation that he works for. What was it called? The Aerospace Corporation in Huntsville, Alabama. So still involved with space travel, which is really cool to see there. And it took a little while, but definitely worth the wait. Always love adding an astronaut to the collection. Last one is coming back from a pro football player who was a very good college football player in his own right, but this is part of a project that I am going to be focusing on a little bit more. I already have a bunch of autographs for this project, and maybe come around the Super Bowl or something like that, maybe I'll share where I'm at so far. But started looking into it more, did a lot of research, and hopefully looking to add more of these guys. But this is the first success since starting my Super Bowl 50 project. This is former Denver Broncos wide receiver Jordan Norwood. So here he is making punt return, which at the time was the Super Bowl record for longest punt return in a game. And then here he is making a diving catch for the Broncos. As you guys know, I am a Broncos fan. I think I was born either a little bit before or a little bit after their second Super Bowl win, so I didn't get to watch those early Super Bowl or late John Elway career or anything like that. So for me, Super Bowl 50 is the first Broncos Super Bowl that I was able to watch and everything. So that means a lot. And a lot of these guys have since retired and moved on. I think there's only like maybe 2 or 3 players still in the league playing after that Super Bowl. But I was able to get a lot because I was a big Broncos fan. I'd already written to a few guys, purchased a bunch of autographs, and so before and after the Super Bowl was able to add a ton of those autographs. I want to add as many of the different players as I can. Some coaching staff members I sent out to as well. There's a few that are going to be difficult, if not impossible, to get. Including Hall of Famer Pat Bowlen, who of course was dealing with Alzheimer's during this time, and has since passed away. And then I think one of their former coaches, Greg Knapp, if I remember correctly, passed away as well. There are a few other members from the team that tragically died really young, but I do have their autographs. I was able to be fortunate enough to get them before they passed. But one of these days I would like to share from that team who all I have in the collection. But this is a really nice one, very fast return, and a great signature to put it all together. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.